A very good morning to all the students of PUC first year Arts, Science and Commerce. I am Muhammad Ghulam Rabbani from Department of English, working at Nehru Arts, Science and Commerce College, Kantikeri, Hubli. My dear students, as I started the 12th chapter, that is Two Gentlemen of Verona. In your first video, I had completed till page number 102, and today I would like to start from page number 3. And I hope you all will follow my video, will watch it, and when you watch it, open your book, page number 103. You go through line by line, as I go through line by line and I explain it, so you also follow the same, so that it will be easy to understand. So without taking much of your time, let me start. As you know that there are two important characters. One is Nicola, who was at the age of 13, and his brother Jacopo at the age of 12. They were working very hard. Sometimes they were shining shoes, sometimes they were selling fruits, and later on you will come to know that they were running errands also, guiding the tourist, and see that why they are working so hard. You will come to know later on when the narrator will narrate the story. So let me start here, page number 103. Should have been was lively as a squirrel. Nicola's smile was steady and engaging, yet in both these boyish faces there was a seriousness which one respected. So these two boys, they were artless, they were looking very, very innocent, and they were serious also. So due to their seriousness, one can respect these two boys. An air of purpose far beyond their years. So they were looking more matured than their age. In the week which followed, we saw them frequently, for they proved extremely useful to us. So, in the week which followed, these two boys were very much useful for the narrator and his friend. Why? Because if we wanted a pack of American cigarettes or seats for the opera or the name of a good restaurant that could provide good reveille, Nicola and Jacopo could be relied upon to satisfy our needs with their usual cheerful competence. So these two boys, they were very much useful for the narrator, as narrator needed American cigarette or pack of American cigarettes or seats for opera. Opera means musical drama, or the name of any good restaurant. These two boys, they used to provide food, they used to provide pack of American cigarettes or ticket for opera. So they were very much useful for the narrator throughout the week. What struck one most was their unremitting willingness to work during these summer days. Under the hot sun and in the long evenings when the air below chill from the mountains, they shine shoes. So what struck one most was their unremitting willingness to work. They were not demanding money, but they were working and working. And that was nothing but it was a positive quality of these two boys. That's why every visitor used to attract towards these two boys. During these summer days, under the hot sun, so during these summer days, it was very, very hot, and in the long evenings, when the air below chill from the mountains, they shine shoes. In the evening, when the air below chill from the mountains, it was very, very hot. They shine shoes. Yet these two boys, they used to shine shoes. Sold fruit. They were selling fruit. Hawking newspapers, selling newspapers as well. Conducted tourists around the town. They were conducting tourists around the town, showing the tourist places to the tourists. Ran errands, making short journey, exploited every avenue. They were putting their great efforts, which the troubled economy of the town left open to them. So there was a troubled economy of the town, yet these two boys were working very hard, doing all the works. For what reason, even you do not know, later on you will come to know. One night we came upon them in the windy and deserted square, resting on the stone pavement beneath the pale arc lights. So one night the narrator, along with his friend, came to a deserted square. It came to a place where nobody used to go, and they were resting on the stone pavement. There was a stone, they were resting on that, and beneath the pale arc lights, there was arc light also, and they were sitting and they were discussing. Nicola sat upright. So Nicola, he sat upright, his face drawn by fatigue, his face drawn by fatigue. He was wearisome. He was very tired. Why? Because he was working from since morning till night. A bundle of unsold newspapers lay at his feet, while Jacopo, his head pillowed upon his brother's shoulder. So, what the narrator noticed that there was a bundle of unsold newspapers lay at their feet, while Jacopo, his head pillowed upon his brother's shoulder, the younger brother, he pillowed his shoulder to his uh, elder brother's shoulder, was asleep. He was asleep, younger brother. It was nearly midnight. It was nearly midnight. Just imagine that these two boys, nearly midnight, they were selling newspaper, hawking newspaper. Why are you out so late, Nicola? Now there was a question asked by the narrator that why are you out so late? He had started sharply as I spoke, but now he gave me his quiet, independent glance. So whenever narrator used to communicate the what is called boys, these two boys, they used to reply very sharply, but now he gave only his quite independent glance only. He saw at them only, waiting for the last bus from Padua. So after a while he replied and said that they are waiting for the last bus that will arrive from Padua. We shall sell all our papers when it comes in. So he said the reason that why they were waiting for the bus, because they have to sell all the newspapers when the bus will come from Padua. Must you keep at it so hard? You both looking rather tired. Again, there was another question that was asked by the narrator that you both looking rather tired. You are looking very, very tired. You are working very hard. We are not complaining, sir. The children replied that we are not complaining, sir. We are working hard. We may be tired, but we are not complaining about it. His tone, while perfectly polite, while he was talking, his tone was very perfectly polite, discouraged further inquiry. But next morning, when I went over to the fountain to have my shoes shined, I said, Nicola, the way you and Jacopo work, you must earn you must earn quite a bit. So when the next morning the narrator and his friend went to the fountain where they used to what is called shine shoes. The narrator said, Nicola, the way you and Jacopo work, you must earn quite a bit. The way you are working day in, day out, you must earn quite a bit. And after that, in next class, again, I will make a video and I will send you the link. I hope you will follow it and follow it, read, write, study well, and beautify your life, because if you study well, then you can be able to write in the examination, and due to study only you can decorate your personality, your life. So let me stop for the day. I will continue to the next class. Have a nice day.